Let me ask you a question, a real one. Who's in charge in there, huh? I'm not talking about your job. I'm not talking about your house. I'm talking about inside your mind. The 6 inches between your ears. Because right now your brain is running you. It's telling you to hit snooze. It's telling you you're tired. It's telling you to quit. It's telling you that you can't do it, that it's too hard, that you should be afraid. And you're less than angry. You're taking orders from the very thing you're supposed to be almighty Angie. Your brain is a supercomputer, and you're letting it run on its default settings, on fear, on past failures, on laziness. You have to get in that driver's seat and when that voice says, stay in bed, you tell it W-E. When that voice says, you'll fail, F-I-T-H-M-T-Y. When that voice says, it's easier to quit, you tell it, yes, I-C-H-E-N-M-I. This ain't about positive thinking. This is about Takai Cone Mile. This is about being the CEO of your own mind. You are the boss. You are why. You fire the thoughts that aren't serving you. You delete the old programs of doubt and fear. You install new software of belief, of focus, of UAPB drive. It's a battle every single day. And you have to win that first battle inside your own head before you can win anything out here in the world. So I'm asking you again, who's in charge? Are you gonna let your brain run you? Or are you gonna finally, for the first time, step you pew and rano your bar ein? The speech begins by launching a direct assault on the listener's complacency, forcing a moment of brutal self-audit. It poses the central, destabilizing question, who is truly in command of your life? The argument is that most people operate under the illusion of control, while actually being passive passengers in their own minds. They are not directing their thoughts, they are obediently following them. This foundational challenge dismantles any notion of external blame, establishing that the core of the problem and the source of the solution lies entirely within one's own mental governance. Your mind operates on a set of unconscious, pre-programmed instructions shaped by past experiences, fears, and comfort-seeking habits. This is your brain's default mode, autopilot. It prioritizes ease and safety to conserve energy, constantly suggesting the path of least resistance, more sleep, less effort, and instant gratification. It replays old failures as proof of future limitations. Without conscious intervention, these default settings govern your decisions, steering you away from discomfort and risk. You are not leveraging your mind's full potential. You are surrendering to its most basic, survival-driven programming, letting it dictate your actions instead of strategically directing it. This is a direct command to initiate a mental revolution, a conscious, forceful overthrow of passive thinking. You must transition from being a passenger to the pilot, from an employee to the CEO of your consciousness. It demands you seize authority with unwavering intent, issuing directives to your mind instead of accepting its suggestions. This means actively dictating your focus, overriding impulses of doubt or laziness with deliberate commands of action and resolve. You are not negotiating with your thoughts. You are establishing absolute dominion, taking full ownership of the internal dialogue that shapes your reality and your results. This is not a passive process of hoping for better thoughts. It is an active daily confrontation. You are at war with your own ingrained limitations, your doubts, and your deeply wired instincts for comfort. Victory is not achieved through a single decision, but through winning a series of small, relentless battles each day. The battle to get up, to begin, to persist when fatigue screams to quit. Conquering this internal landscape is the non-negotiable prerequisite for any external achievement. Until you master the fight within, you remain unprepared and unworthy of the challenges that exist outside yourself. The philosophy demands tangible, verbal defiance against negative internal dialogue. It provides the exact script for this mental rebellion. When your instinct says, stay down, your conscious command must be, wear up. This is the practical application of control, replacing a thought of surrender with a declaration of action. It transforms abstract concepts of discipline into executable moments of choice. This is how you reprogram the system, not by wishing for change, but by forcefully talking back to limitation with clear, authoritative commands that leave no room for negotiation or doubt. The entire message culminates in a single, inescapable point of accountability. The power to choose your mental state rests solely with you. This is the ultimate act of empowerment and responsibility. You can no longer blame circumstances, other people, or your biology. The speech forces a binary decision. Continue as a passive recipient of your brain's fear-based commands, or actively become its commander. There is no middle ground. Your future is determined by this critical choice. Will you remain the employee of your doubts, or will you stand up, seize authority, and finally become the CEO of your mind? So that's it. The war is right here, and the outcome of your entire life depends on who wins that war. You can walk out of here and let that voice keep lying to you. You can let it tell you to settle, to be small, to be afraid. Or you can walk out of here and start talking back. The next time it says, you can't, you say, why TH Mimi? The next time it says, it's too hard, you say, go die. The next time it says, quit, you say, now to do why. The choice isn't coming. It's right now, in this very second. Who's in charge? Paul Viti.